Which of the following coordinates lie outside the star graph below? The first coordinate, first ordered pair is 0, 4. Remember, x comes before y in your ordered pair, just like x comes before y in the alphabet. So if x is 0, I'm starting at the origin. I don't need to go right or left at all, but I do need to go up 4. So that first point is on the y-axis, but it is within the star. Negative 6, 4, I start at the origin. Negative 6x would be 6 to the left, so currently I'm outside the star, but then when I go up 4 for that y-coordinate of 4, that places me back inside the star. Negative 3, 3, I go 3 to the left for x and up 3 for y, that's very near the center of the star. And 4, 0, I go 4 to the right for x, and I don't go up or down at all, so that's the one that's outside of the star, it's on the x-axis. This next question asks most of the star is located in which quadrant? There's a little piece of the star in the first quadrant, and also the third, and even a tiny little piece in the fourth, but most of this star is located in the second quadrant. Remember, you can number the quadrants by making a capital C. When you make your C, it starts in the first quadrant, passes through the second, then the third, and ends in the fourth quadrant. And C is for a coordinate plane, so 1, 2, 3, 4, that's in the second quadrant, most of the star. Problem number 15. Emmy attached a string of beads along the circular bottom edge of the lampshade shown below. She used about 51 centimeters of beads. Calculate a rough estimate, so we're going to use pi as approximately 3, a rough estimate of the diameter of the lampshade. Attaching a string of beads around the circular bottom edge would indicate the circumference. It goes all the way around the circular edge. So circumference is equal to pi multiplied by the diameter. We're going to substitute what we know. We actually do know the circumference because the beads go around 51 centimeters, so that's the circumference. So 51 is approximately equal to, we're doing a rough estimate, so we're just going to use 3 for pi, 3d. And then we solve this equation by undoing this multiplying by 3, by dividing by 3 using the multiplicative inverse. And then, of course, we need to use the property of equality. If I divide by 3 on the right side of my equation, I have to divide by 3 on the left side. 51 divided by 3 is 17. And so 17 is the approximate diameter of the lampshade. So 17 centimeters. The final problem on the review, problem 16, asks us to estimate x and y. Since I'm allowed to estimate, I don't care that this second hand isn't quite on the 11. I'm just going to say that this portion of this a 90-degree angle, this 1/3, because I've got 1, 2, 3 hours between here and here, and so 1/3 of 90 is 30. 2/3 of 90, the remaining 2/3 is 60. So I'm going to say angle y is approximately 30 degrees. Angle x is approximately 60 degrees. And what is the most specific name for this pair of angles? Whatever the actual measurements of the angles are, we see that they're adjacent and they form the 90-degree angle. So they add up to 90 degrees, so they are complementary angles. Two angles that add up to 90 degrees are complementary. And that concludes the review. Thank you for studying so hard and preparing for your test. I know you're going to do great, and I'll see you tomorrow.